So the very first method is to check system requirements of the game. So after searching for the game on Steam, you have to go below, and here you will find the system requirements to play the game. These are the required specs. Make sure your PC have all the required specs, and after that launch the game and check if it's working. If not, next is to modify launch option. So for that, go to Steam, under library section select your game. Here I'm showing an example. Now right click on it, click on properties. Now under general you have to type -dx11 and then launch the game and check if it's working. If this doesn't work, come back again, type -dx12 and then try to launch the game and see if this helps to fix the issue. If this also doesn't work, come back again, type -d3d11 and then launch the game and check if it's working now. But if the issue still continues, come back again, remove the launch option and move to the next method. Next method is to run the game from installation folder. So for that, go to Steam, select your game, right click on it, click on manage, click on browse local files. This will take you to the game folder where a game has been installed. From here you have to select the game application, double click on it and then check if the game is launching or opening or not. If not, you should run the game as administrator. So for that, select the game, right click on it, click on properties, click on compatibility, and here you have to select run this program as an administrator. Click on apply and OK, and after that launch the game and check if it's working. If this doesn't work, come back again, select run this program in compatibility mode for select Windows 8 or Windows 7, hit on apply and OK, and after that launch the game and check. If this also doesn't work, come back again, select disable full screen optimizations, hit on apply and OK, and now launch the game and check if you can play it. But if the issue still continues, come back again, uncheck all of these, hit on apply and OK, and move to the next method. Well, the next method is to allow the game through firewall. So for that, go to the search option. From here, you have to search for Windows security. After that, here you have to click on firewall and network protection, click on allow an app through firewall. Then click on change settings. After that, search for the game whether it's listed. If you cannot find the game, click on allow another app, click on browse. Go to the game folder, select the application, add it to the list over here. Once you add the game, select it, make sure both private and public boxes are ticked, and after that click on OK. Once you have done this, now launch the game and check. Next is to check graphic settings of the game. So when the graphic settings are not properly set up, like texture quality, resolution, etc., then it directly impacts the game. Settings like VSync or DLSS can also create problems on certain setups, and this is where the game can crash or suffer from other issues. So make sure to set up the settings properly or even lower the graphic settings to avoid the unwanted issue. Next method is to disable third-party overlay applications. So if there is any third-party overlay applications enabled like NVIDIA Shadowplay, MS Afterburner, Riva Tuner, etc., then you should disable it. This can lead to unexpected issue while playing the game. Next is to update your graphics card. So for that, go to the search option. Now search for device manager. Here you have to expand display adapter, select your graphics card, right click on it, click on update driver, and then click on search automatically for drivers. So this will check and update your graphic cards. After that, launch the game and check. NVIDIA and AMD users go through the link already given in the description, and you can easily update your graphics card from there. Now once the website opens, you will get download now option. Simply click on it, download the latest drivers, after that update it or install it, and then try to launch the game and check if it's working. If not, next is to disable control flow guard. So for that, you have to press Windows, you have to go to the Windows key and type exploit protection. So go to the Windows key, type and search for exploit protection. Now here you have to click on the program settings tab. After that, click on add a program to customize. After that, select choose exact file path. So here you have to add your game from the installation folder, and after that you have to go below and select control flow guard CFG. Here you have to click on override system settings, and after that you have to turn it off and then click on apply. Now after doing this, launch the game and check if the game is working or not. If not, next method is to disable in-game overlays. So Steam users, just go to Steam, select your game, right click on it, click on properties, and here you can see enable the Steam overlay while in game option. If this option is enabled, you have to click on it to disable it. Once you disable this, now launch the game and check if it's working. For GeForce Experience users, open GeForce Experience, tap on gear icon beside username, click on general, switch off in-game overlay options as shown in the picture. For Discord overlay, go to the user settings, game overlay tab, switch off enable in game overlay options as shown in the picture. Next is to install Visual C++ files. So for that I have already provided this link in the description. You just have to copy and paste it in a browser, or even you can search for Visual C++ files in Google. Now after the website opens, go below. From here you have to click on the link to download Visual C++ files. Once it is downloaded, you have to open it. You will get repair or install option. After that, click on repair, click on yes. Now wait for some time, and after it is finished, you have to close this. Now restart your PC once and then log into the game and check if it's working. Next is to verify integrity of game file. So for that, go to Steam, select your game under library section, right click on it, click on properties, click on install files, and then click on verify integrity of game files. So this will check and verify the game files. Wait for some time, and once the game files are verified, launch the game and check. Next is to install the game on SSD. If your game is not installed on SSD, then also you can come across crashing or several other issues. So you have to check it. For that, go to Steam, click on Steam option, click on settings. After that, click on storage, and here you will find whether your game is installed on SSD or on other drive. If it's on another drive, then you have to select the game and then click on move option. After that, move the game to SSD, install it, and then launch the game and check. Next is to perform a clean boot. So for that, you have to press Windows plus R and have to type msconfig, press enter. This will open system configuration page. After that, go to the services tab. Here you have to select hide all Microsoft services, click on disable all. After that, go to the startup tab, click on open task manager. Here also you have to do the same thing. You have to select the application, right click on it, and then click on disable. So after doing this, go back, click on OK, and after that launch the game and check. Next method is to update Windows. So for that, go to the search option. From here you have to search for check for updates. So search for check for updates. So this will take you to the Windows update page. Here you have to click on check for updates option. Wait for some time. If there is any update available, update your Windows to the latest version, and after that launch the game and check. Next method is to run the game on dedicated graphics card. So for that, go to the search option, search for graphics settings. Now here you have to add your game to the list first. So for that, click on add a desktop app. After that, go to the game folder, select the application, add it to the list over here. Once you add the game, click on the arrow icon, and under GPU preferences you have to select high performance. And after selecting it, now check if the game is launching or working or not. Next method is to change virtual memory settings. For that, go to the search option, search for view advanced system settings, click on advanced, click on settings, click on advanced. After that, click on change. Select the drive where a game has been installed, select custom size. In the initial size, type 12288, and in the maximum size, type 24576. Click on set and then click on OK. Once you have done this, go back, launch the game and check if you can play it. But if the issue still continues, then the final solution is to reinstall Mortal Shell 2 game. So for that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on manage, now click on uninstall, and again click on uninstall option. This will delete the game from PC. After that, you have to restart your PC. For that, click on the Windows icon, click on power, and then select restart. This will restart your PC. Once your PC restarts, launch Steam, log into it, and again reinstall Mortal Shell 2 game, and finally click on the play button to check whether the game is launching or working or not.